But you would be too if you just spent over 7 decades underwater. Have you ever dreamed of flying a plane? Have you ever had a goal? These are the things I kept in mind through my childhood. I did make my dream come true, and I did accomplish my goal. I was the 16th woman ever to receive a pilot's license. Can you guess who I am?
Earhart.
Amelia Earhart.
I am Amelia Mary Earhart. I was born in Atchison, Kansas on July 24th, 1897. My father's name was Samuel Stanton Earhart, and my mother's name was Amelia Otis Earhart. I had one sister named Grace Muriel Earhart. Muriel and I were always loud and rambunctious. We didn't wear skirts and dresses, but we did start a trend of wearing pants for outside play and work at home. We played ball games and taught our friends how to play too. We were considered tomboys to the people in our neighborhood. I remember the day my father came home with a bat, a baseball, and a basketball. He cut off the bottom of the basket, nailed it to the barn wall, and we played ball. In the early 1900s, plane rides costed $1 an hour. My family was not wealthy, so my parents struggled to pay for my first few plane rides. We also struggled to find money for food and were forced to move many times. Life in Kansas was troublesome those days. Paying off debt was expensive for us. I went to Ognats High School for 4 years during my childhood. Then, for 1 year, I went to Columbia University, then quit. For 1 summer, I went to Harvard Summer School to study writing. Something you probably didn't know about me is that I wrote books. I wrote about my flying experiences. Although I was a successful writer, my biggest accomplishment is that I was the 16th woman ever to receive a pilot's license. I was also the first woman to fly alone across the Atlantic Ocean. I broke 2 world records in my Lucky Vega monoplane. I also tried to fly around the world in it, but never made it back to California, which is where I started. I crashed on my way to Howland Island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I ran out of fuel and plummeted to the ground. If you would like to check out a remodel of my Lucky Vega, you can go to the Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. Well, that's all the time I have. I'm running late for a meeting.